Hello YouTube world, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today is 6/9/2022 and I'm here to talk about yes, Top Gun Maverick. Thank you for bringing back and doing a part 2 to such a classic. Now, if you don't know who Maverick is Tom Cruise, Pete Maverick Mitchell. Now, Top Gun, if you don't know what that is, in the military, the fighter pilots or whatever, the best go to train. And if you're in aviation, Air Force, Navy, then yeah, they go to train the best of the best. And Pete Maverick Mitchell is the best. And back in the day, he did Top Gun. The Top Gun movie came out back in the 80s, and it was a great hit. A lot of people were always ooh and ahhing about Maverick and Iceman and Goose and, you know, all these other call signs that you might be aware of. Now, what you don't know is, or if you keep paying attention to the movie, you have to be a fan, of course, but Goose was Maverick's wingman, you know, and Goose died in the first movie, but if you remember watching the movie, he left a son, you know, and a wife, and the wife didn't want the son to follow into the father's footsteps, so, you know, Maverick pulled his naval application and sent him back 4 years, and it took him, you know, more time than it should have, 4 more years anyway, to become, you know, fighter pilot, Top Gun, top of the line, elite. So his call sign is Rooster, Goose's son. So that's being the case. Iceman is now the Admiral, and the Iceman is played by Val Kilmer, who at the time I didn't know really in real life has throat cancer. So when they filmed this part, I heard that they had to CGI his voice into the scene. The whole time him and Tom Cruise are having a conversation, he's typing on a computer. Now that's crazy, right? He's typing on this computer, and it's like, what the heck, you know? What can I do? What can I say, you know? And he's asking him, like, how is the training going? How is class? They call Tom Cruise or Maverick back to the Top Gun. It's in San Diego, and a lot of it's a really intense movie. You know, a lot of chemistry brought back up, a lot of old memories, and the lady from the first movie who he had a fling with is still there, her daughter and everything, and you know, she owns the bar, you know, and this bar is like where everyone pretty much meets up, and that's when you find out who is who, the best of the best, and their call signs of this new generation. You got Phoenix, you got Fanboy, you got Payback, you got Rooster, you got Bob, and you got Bagman, aka she calls him Hangman, Phoenix does, because he'll leave you hanging out to dry. He's not a good wingman. He's, you know, one of those guys that you just might not be able to depend on in a clutch. So they're there talking crap at each other, you know, shooting shit, and everyone's sitting there thinking this and that. They're all on opinions, and Phoenix says this: the question really is, if we're the best of the best, who they got to train us? The next day they go to training, and they come to find out that Pete Maverick Mitchell, Maverick Tom Cruise, is their trainer. He's their instructor. he's the guy, you know. He's that man that's gonna teach them how to take on this never been flown before mission. Like, this is what you have to understand. You know, like I said, a lot of emotions going home and going strong, and everything's going on in the movie. And Maverick is trying to teach these best of the best, who they've been told their whole life, how to be the best of the best. And in this movie, they come to find out that there's a uranium factory in like a mountain that's like, this is almost some Star Wars, like use the Force Luke kind of stuff going on here. They have to fly through this canyon really low, like I think the threshold is like 500 feet, somewhere in that category. And you know, they got to do it within 2.5 minutes, because if they don't, the enemy is going to send some fighter pilots at them, and it's going to be a dogfight. Then there's like this factory or whatever that's underground. First you have to blow the top off of it, which is like a little apartment sized building, you know, square building, whatever, and blow that up. And then you have to use the Force and send like a whole other missile into the factory to blow it up. Then there's this steep climb up out of there. It's like a up and down and out scenario. Now, the facilities is also got a bunch of missiles, guided missiles or whatever, that will detect you and blast you out of the sky. So again, it's gonna be a dogfight. Okay. Now, these are the parameters of the mission. So at the end of the day, he has to choose a grand total of like 6 people to do this mission. And you know, that's the first one is the six people, because in, you know, one is for targeting. You know, you got a targeting jet, and then the other one is the one that sends the missile, the payload. So yeah, you know, you should definitely check this movie out. I feel like I'm giving you enough without giving you too much spoiler action. And if you check this movie out, it's definitely worth it. It's very emotional. You know, if you're a softy like me, tears will come to your eyes in the process of this movie. I had to go to the movies to watch this. At the very beginning, Tom Cruise also gives a free statement of coming to the movies to watch this, because of all they put into it. You know, they did as much as they could to make it as authentic as possible. And you know, I feel like they did a pretty good job, because hey, at the beginning or whatever, they talk about some of the OG F-14s that were flown in the original movie, and how they're on like F-18s or something now, and how advanced they are compared to then to now. And yeah, you'll definitely have to see the action that takes place in this movie, and you will definitely be happy that you did. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned for more commentary, more content, just more of whatever it is that you're looking for. I'll try to give it to you and more. Hello YouTube world, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I drop hot content like this, and stay tuned for the next video.
Untitled.